My question concerns Pesher exegesis,
Yes.
because as we're looking at how studying about the expectation of the Messiah, especially during the silent years,
Yes.
there's a tendency where a lot of people are taking the hermeneutics of that time and trying to apply it to the New Testament in such a way where I think they go too far. And there's also all these cults that are going forth. This is the second question.
Wait, was there a question in the first part?
Yes.
Oh.
How can you avoid the danger of Pesher exegesis whenever dealing with the continuity and the distinctiveness within the Old Testament and New Testament? And
Okay.
The second question.
Hold that part right there. Okay. Now, you know what Pesher exegesis is.
Right.
And I know what Pesher, but you know what? Not everybody out there, and certainly not everybody streaming knows what Pesher. So before we address it, what do you mean by Pesher exegesis?
Basically studying how they're doing hermeneutics during the intertestamental times.
Yes.
And coming up with these almost novel, Kabbalistic at certain extremes, forms of interpretive principles, hermeneutics.
Right. So in other words, what we talked about yesterday in lecture 1, which we looked at our hermeneutic, and we talked about our approach is going to be rhetorical, grammatical, historical, in other words, common sense, right? Well, the rabbis start with our normative hermeneutic, and they use that as just a foundation for a tremendous level of unleashed creativity, right?